You're listening to the Because I Said So podcast.
All right. I wanted to leave an awkward silence after there, so you could hear that, be funnier. What are you doing? One of the number one rules when you're broadcasting or podcasting is to not open up candy or have anything in your mouth when you're speaking on microphone.
You drink your Dr. Pepper.
Yes, but I'm able to do that while you guys are talking and filling the silence. Anyway, welcome to the Because I Said So podcast, a father and son's podcast. This is episode 13.
12.
13. 13 is an unlucky number, some believe. In fact, there are hotels who may skip the 13th floor entirely to avoid bad luck in their building. Did you know that?
Really?
Well, maybe this episode's going to be bad luck. Could it be the
Jonas,
final episode?
If you're watching a trailer.
Could this be the final episode of Because I Said So? No? Probably not. Anyway, I'm Jeremy, and with me as always, you've heard them already. To my left, he's 8 years old, esteemed author of many children's books, Jonas. Jonas, how are you tonight?
Good.
Good?
You should have, coffee, right in front of you. And you should be, holding a mug.
No. And behind me, who you probably can't hear because he doesn't want to be, on the mic. He just sits on the bed and doesn't respond, is esteemed... Now, hold on. Esteemed hunter of squirrels and other small furry creatures in the woods, Josiah. Josiah, how are you?
Great.
Great? Really?
I killed all 3 of the main monsters in the demo in the full version of Monster Hunter Generations.
We're not talking about that today.
No. Did you just inhale a gobstopper? What did I tell you? Jonas just tried to say something to his brother and instead inhaled a gobstopper down his gullet. Today I actually have a really cool, fun activity to do. And I jokingly... Got it back. It's good. Okay. Jonas, for Homeschool Academy, his co-op, had to write a book. And I think his book was very funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him read it to you, our audience. And I hope you enjoy it. And then we'll talk about books that I wrote when I was younger. When I was about his age, and other stuff after he is finished reading. So we're going to take a second, we're going to pause this, and we're switch seats, and he's going to be in front of the microphone, and he's going to share his story. No, you're going to sit here so you're around the microphone. Okay, hold on. The Because I Said So podcast presents a dramatic reading of I Hate Falling by Jonas Zair.
Our story begins in the beginning. Hi, I'm Johnson the Tiger. Every time I try sitting, I fall. It hurts a lot. Let's try again. I'm trying now. I fell down. I fell again. Ow. Every time I fall, I go to the hospital. My back hurts again. I finally sat down again.
Okay.
It's short. Not very long.
All right, so let's go through and analyze this book. All right, starts off in the beginning. That was very good, by the way. The cover
What
is a
the
picture
deep
of.
conspiracy behind I Hate Falling by Jonas Singh?
There is no conspiracy.
Yes,
Don't
there
be
is.
stupid.
I can make it.
Listen,
He has a triangle as an ear.
there's a cat
Triangle.
on the cover.
Not confirmed.
Ah. So anyway, the cat is on the cover, and there's a chair.
It's a tiger.
It's a tiger. I'm sorry. He doesn't have many stripes. But anyway, his name is Johnson. Where'd you come up with the name Johnson? You just came up with the name Johnson, and he's introduced by standing in front of the chair, and then the second page. Every time I try sitting, I fall. He's on the ground saying "ow" in front of the chair. Yes, it's very cute. And then after that, it's him with the chair. He's very sad because it hurts a lot.
And he has band-aids all over his face.
Are there Band-Aids?
Yeah, band-aids.
I thought there were just lines.
Oh, no, I get it. There's Band-Aids. Okay.
It's like,
Let's try again. He's standing there. He's going to get... And then he's trying again. I'm trying now. So close, and he fell again. Ow. And then his back hurts. He's got more Band-Aids all over him. But he did it, and he finally sat down. This is a book about overcoming obstacles, isn't it? Right?
What
And
about
never
hilarious is if you drew
never
one more
giving
page
up.
and had him on the floor and said, "Dang it."
No, I like this is about never giving up. Right? It's about never giving up. See, I am going to save this. I have an archive of Jonas leaks that I'm going to keep for the future. I'm going to save this.
no, Dad, give
You
it
should
to
play
me.
the audio of the Goodwill video.
I need to give it
No.
in next on Tuesday. I'm reading it to the littler kids.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Josie and Juliana. So
Good.
I need that. And
All
I'm
right.
gonna trace another page, and then he's gonna be on the floor saying, "Dang it,
No, I don't think the parents would appreciate him saying dang it.
darn it."
So, or darn it, or any of that. I think it's perfect the way it is. It's about never giving up.
Mhm.
I like it.
And the chair is so far away. He tries to jump into the chair, even though it's so far away
Yeah.
from him.
He tries to
That's the
psych
joke.
himself out.
That's the joke.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I had two uncles, my Uncle Rod and my Uncle Doug. And they worked at a paper mill where they'd make paper. They really would. And they would get, and this is why I always liked drawing as a kid, because they would always bring like reams and boxes of paper that was like cut wrong just a little bit. And I would be drawing all the time. At one time, who was my favorite character as a kid that wasn't Batman?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's a good one. I loved Hulk Hogan, but who was my favorite character, cartoon character?
Yoda.
Cartoon character.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
Cartoon character. I have evidence of that character everywhere in my house now. He-Man. Yes. So I would draw
Masters of the
He-Man.
Universe.
And sometimes I would mash up He-Man with guys like Hulk Hogan and stuff, and I'd be like, what if wrestlers were He-Man characters and things like that. But I actually drew a book that I don't have a copy of called He-Man and the Lava Pit. Did you know this? I took it, and what we did was I took the paper and I cut it all the same size. It was about as big as that book. And then I hole punched it, because we had a little clipping hole punch. And I hole punched it, and in order to make it a book, I used a piece of yarn, and I tied it off. And I had a little book, and I wrote a book called He-Man and the Lava Pit.
Did
And
it
it
go
was-
on sale?
No.
Did you sell it?
I only made two of them. I gave one to somebody else, and the other one disappeared into the ether. But I like that you're being creative, and maybe you'll write another book. Maybe you'll write
Yeah.
another dozen books.
Did that other person's mom end up throwing it away? Probably.
Probably. But yeah, that was
Dad,
my.
what if you mashed it up with every single wrestler into one wrestler?
No, I couldn't
That'd
do
be
that.
huge. And it'd have a really long name.
Really? No,
Have
I
every
couldn't do that.
single
It had the
WWE.
It had the first letter of every wrestler in WWE right now.
No, it all mixed up into one name.
And it could be like,
John Cena. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I thought you liked John Cena.
I do, but I don't like it when you're mocking
I'm not mocking him. I know.
We're only 9 minutes.
You know what's funny? What's the theme of your story? No, but he actually tries and finally he does it. You know what it's about? Never give up. So you know what? Are you... Wait a minute.
John Cena conspiracy.
The tiger's name is John Cena. Beep, beep, beep.
The I hate falling John Cena conspiracy.
Did you do that on purpose? He's running away from me. I'm concerned. Did you do this on purpose? But wait a minute. His ears and his whiskers are a goldish color. Like brass. Like a brass instrument. Like a trombone. Like Francesca. Oh man. Don't you dare be sour. Because this book is about the power of positivity. This is a book about John Cena and New Day overcoming obstacles. And you overcoming the obstacle of your hatred of the New Day, isn't it? You're not even close to the microphone. They can't even hear your denial, so I'm going to take that as a yes.
Not even close.
You love John Cena and you love New Day. Oh my gosh. Breaking news. My son doesn't hate New Day anymore. He loves New Day. It's awesome. It's awesome. He loves New Day now. Yeah. It's mine. Anyway, I don't think we have anything else to talk about, so it's going to be a really short week because I said so. What? What? That's my pillow. That's my travel pillow. But I have good news. Did you know something? Have you ever heard of Stitcher? Have you ever heard of Stitcher? Well, did you know Stitcher is radio on demand? That's right. Stitcher, you can download the free app today. It's radio on demand. You can listen anytime to anywhere on over 65,000 shows. And that includes this one right here, because I said so. A Father and Sons podcast.
They haven't added it yet.
Yes, they have. And they also added a new show by me called Mind the Gaps. Mind the Gaps is also on Stitcher. You can rate and review our show on Stitcher. And the app, if you don't want to use the podcast app, you can just use the app that's available on iOS, Android, the Nook, the iPad. And it can be used in over 4 million car dashboards. There's actually on the computer a Stitcher app. Did you know that? Yeah. So if
that almost didn't sound like car dashboards, and it sounded like the car dashboards. So it's like the Kardashians.
No. No. So anyway, you can stream your favorite podcast. You can leave ratings and reviews for your favorite podcast, including this one, and including my other podcast. You can also...
Hey, can I listen to your podcast?
I don't know. If you don't have Stitcher, you can download it for free today at Stitcher.com or in the App Store. You can do that. It's Stitcher. Stitcher. Awesome. You just helped me do an ad. A live read of an ad. For our new partner, Stitcher. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Anyway, anything else we want to talk about? What's going on? Halloween's coming up.
Gotta do dad jokes.
Well, no, Halloween's coming up. What's going on with Halloween?
Karate and not Halloween.
Yeah, you guys are going to karate and not Halloween, but you'll probably do something Halloween-y, like after karate. Or before karate.
This segment's great into our dad joke segment. What do you get when you take a hot dog and you take out its insides? A Halloweener.
That's dumb.
What do you get when you cross Casper and cornflakes?
You already told this joke. It's Ghosty Toasties.
Ghost toasties. What does a ghost eat for breakfast?
Nothing, because he's dead. It's dead. It's just a
Ghost
spirit. It'll go
toasties.
right down on the ground. It doesn't even nourish them.
Hey, want to hear one about Waldo?
What?
Why does Waldo always wear stripes?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't want to be spotted.
Why did